Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today is Tuesday, that means we have another lore video for you guys today on the quest Return to Skulltown. Now quickly before we start, as always, if you want to stay up to date with the latest Apex Legends news, leaks, and lore, make sure to subscribe to this channel, as I do post very frequently. So I just finished the quest Return to Skulltown. It was a super fun one, and I'd like to share with you guys my theory on why we were able to go back to Skulltown and Thunderdome area. Now, I made a whole video about this, explaining a transcript that was leaked. I'm going to have this video pop up in the suggested right now on top of the screen. So if you guys care about what's going on here with why we are able to go back to Skulltown, make sure to watch that quick video. Now, let's take a look at this story. It's called The Shattered Spirit, and we have Watson narrating. When it was just me and Papa, he taught me about everything from currents and conductors to protons and electrons. But he never taught me about betrayal. He once said that the world could be cold and harsh. I thought I understood what he meant by that. I realize now that there's a lot more to learn about the world. Crypto talking, you think I'm spying for Revenant? Then Banglar saying, you're telling me there's someone else out there who can hack your drone? Crypto saying, I don't know. There might be a way to hack into hack. Octane, you named your unhackables your own hack? Come on, amigo, you're asking for it. We can discuss how bad I am at naming things later. Watson, I'm not an idiot. If I was the mole, why would I make it so obvious? He does have a point. Using his drone would be foolish if he was the mole. There's Caustic, a convenient argument. Brilliant, in fact. Make it so obvious that you're being framed, that your name is immediately removed from the equation. It's marvelous. As fingers continue to point, Wraith's portal opens. Mirage, Wraith, and Pathfinder return from their mission. Who wants a Lacombe, Idiochrome? Path, what's this thing again? And Idcom's frame. I have one of those, and it helps me talk to you. Alright, so that's what we uncovered today in the quest. It's another piece of the face of whatever head we're building. And it's a thing that you put in a robot to help speak. Very cool. Who wants a big mouth? Hey, you guys looking super serious. What's going on? There's Banglar. Crypto here was just about to explain why he's been spying on us for Revenant. Mirage looks from Banglar to Crypto, and he bursts into hysterical laughter. This guy, he's a lot of things, but a spy for the murder bot? Give me a break. You're defending him? I thought you hated him, says Banglar. Mirage? Hated who? The kid or the robot? Fine if I have to choose, the robot has the lead, but only by the hair. Only by a hair. Pathfinder gave me. Not Utin Can, the other robot I hate. Crypto's not the supervillain. He's just a 20-something pain in my butt. What's it saying? 31? The Mirage? A 31 pain in my butt. Hold on a second. You're a year older than me, and you call me old man? Crypto, I don't really think that's important now. I'm saying, yeah, scratch that, he's totally a spy. This is crazy, why would I help him? What could I possibly gain? The Syndicate, says Caustic. Crypto's face goes white as a sheet. Dr. Caustic is onto something. You want to destroy them for reasons that are your own. Revenant wants revenge on his former employees. It makes perfect sense for the two of you to pool. You're the brains, he's the brawn. Together you bring the mercenary syndicate to its knees. You just need the artifact to do it. You have no intention of giving it to Hammond. You're keeping its power for yourself. It all makes perfect sense. Now, to explain what Caustic was just saying there, the syndicate used to be the runners of the games. It's sort of like, they rule a lot of parts of the Outlands, and the reason why Crypto wants to get back on them is because they are the ones that captured and may have murdered his foster sister, Myla, which I also made a video on Myla, if you're wondering exactly who she is. She is a character in Crypto's story from the Outlands trailer, if you remember watching that. She's the one with the reddish-orange hair. You can hear a pin drop, and then Crypto says in a low whisper, Annie, it's you. Caustic saying, pardon me. Been preparing that speech It's you who is the spy. I look to Dr. Caustic. I know he has issues with other human beings, but this seems like far too complex a web to spin. And for what purpose? Caustic sighs. I don't need preparation to verbally spar with you. I admire your attempt at circumvention, but it's too late for a bid so desperate. I have no motive and no reason to frame you. Raj saying, so what do we do with spies, huh? I got some ideas, but first we're going to need a pumpkin. Loba, there's nothing to do. Revenant knows everything and he's coming for me. Nothing changes that. Banglar, if you leave now, you can get off planet before nightfall. I actually think I'll get that far. He's probably already at my ship, waiting in the shadows. Time to see if all my training's worth a damn. Alright, so, Crypto is sort of thinking, you know what, all this talk that Caustic's giving, it seems like he's been thinking about this a lot lately, and maybe he has actually something to do with what's going on. Now, we know that Crypto obviously isn't directly trying to be a spy for a Revenant. However, the story of last week's story was named the Oblivious Mole, he sort of has no clue that his drone was giving out information. And now here's Loba saying, alright, everything sucks right now, and now I have to go leave, and I'm probably gonna die. Loba starts to leave, but Banglar stops her. Hold up. You're not seriously going to act as if it wasn't what you wanted all along. I didn't want you dead, the whole plan went sideways. Well, we don't always get what we want. We don't always get what we plan for, do we? Don't worry too much. I'd hate to see you lose sleep over sacrificing one of your own for the greater good, Sergeant. She tosses her bracelet out the window, and with a literal flash, she's gone. Now, Mirage. Okay, should I just go get the pumpkin? No? Yes? Here's Crypto again. Watson, Natalie. Please, I would never. And Caustic. You have overestimated your own intelligence. She's not falling for your tricks. My tricks? Here's Gibraltar. Bretta's, I think we can talk this out, so he's just trying to, calm everything down like usual. Watson saying no more fighting. I don't care who did this, I just want to go somewhere quiet. And then Wraith volunteering to take her out. Watson thanking Wraith. Crypto saying, Wraith, please. Wraith saying, we'll sort this one out, you have my word, but for now, she asks for space. Crypto nods and steps back to let us pass. He looks at me with pleading eyes. I don't make eye contact, but I can still feel him working for me. Or, looking at me. Wraith leads me out, and I think how lucky I am to have a friend like her. Not everyone is who they seem. I trusted somebody I shouldn't have, but I don't know who. Don't know now. But I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who. The world is cold and harsh indeed, Papa. I should have listened, but now I know. It's a lesson I'll never forget. And next being the Unwavering Protector. So not as much as I as much as I thought there would be uncovered here in this section of the story. However, it is very interesting how we are in Skulltown, and again, I do have a theory about that, and so go into my channel, check that video out. It's all about a transcript that was leaked on why we are able to see Skulltown after it's obviously been gone. And here's what we have for a whole artifact now. We got this whole section of it today. This is quite a large section. This whole thing is says identification and command unit, and like Pathfinder said, this is what allows the robots to talk. So very interesting stuff. And again, make sure to stay up to date with the latest Apex Legends news, leaks, and lore by subscribing to this channel. I do post very, very frequently, and I do these lore videos every single time a quest comes up. Now, we are running short on these quests, and I already have all my treasure packs collected, so I'm wondering to see what is going to happen at the end of this. I'm figuring something big. However, the weird thing about putting something big at the end of the quest is someone like me who plays every day is going to unlock this right away. Which is probably why they have all these 6-day countdowns on it, but still, for some people who only play once in a while, maybe they won't unlock it right away. I'm really excited to see what turns out. Originally, a lot of people were thinking this would be Ash, the Simicrum from Titanfall, which would make sense. I made a theory video on that as well, called Ash Inner Black boxes. But however, this isn't looking like Ash. This is looking like something else. We're gonna have to see what this turns out to be in the future. This is everything I have for you guys in this video. Make sure to stay tuned to this channel in the future. I'll see you in the next one.